This is the day. Drew Crisp here.
Bo Chansey over here.
Absolutely. But we created a tongue twister.
We did.
I'd like to recite it.
Okay.
If I can.
See if you can.
I was eating strawberry sherbet by the suburban shrubberies with Shirley. Was that it? No.
I was eating strawberry sherbet by the suburban shrubberies with Shirley.
That's fantastic. It's fantastic. You know, because you got to work on that articulation, diction. You want to be clear.
Clear.
Want to be clear.
Clear.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Crystal. Remember that Crystal Pepsi they had for a while?
No.
What was going on with that?
Remember. It looked like water.
I know.
Yeah.
They're like, you mean Sprite?
No, put some dye in that.
Put some dye. Give me some of them dye.
It doesn't taste right without the... Make it dark.
Yep.
Would you like a light soda?
You mean like seltzer water? I guess.
Sure. Why not? I never had seltzer till I moved to New Hampshire.
Okay.
Never had it. Didn't even know it existed.
Yeah.
Showed up, like, I think that was the draw.
Yeah.
We were doing our interview in New Hampshire 11 years ago, and it was like one of the options were these cans of seltzer things,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, what is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And did you find it like that you kept going with it? Like you,
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, yeah, big. It's a staple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd had things like, I can't remember, San Pellegrino,
Yeah.
Perrier, sparkling water. So I just didn't have the seltzers. Seltzer feels less pretentious.
Yeah.
You know, it's always like, you're in a restaurant, oh, the San Pellegrino.
Give me the San Pellegrino,
Yes,
please.
I'll take the large bottle.
The large one. Like a sommelier of my sparkling water.
Yeah, but now I got a, I don't know, what are the seltzer brands? Polar, yeah, that's the first one. The Polar, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the grapefruit. I like them all.
Yep.
Now they got the ones with the fresh fruit juice in it. I like them. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm a fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ever see this where it's like you can make your own at home?
No.
You ever see that? Little machine.
I'm not a
what?
DIY kind of guy.
DIY.
What is it? Do DIY? I don't know.
I heard it right. Yeah, whatever.
Do yourself.
Do yourself in,
I don't know.
I'm a DIY. I do myself in.
I'm so averse to the whole thing. I don't know the acronym or the initials or whatever it is. I'm out.
Yeah, no, I saw the machine the other day and I was like, interesting. Okay.
Seltzer machine?
Seltzer
well,
machine.
It's just like the soda thing,
Yeah,
right? Whatever that was called.
Yep.
Did not jump in on that bandwagon thing.
No.
Trend.
I'm very distracted, Bo, because as I'm seeing you over here, I'm getting very Ferris Bueller vibes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Shake it on, baby, now. Shake it on, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Remember that scene in the movie
On the
Ferris?
float?
Yeah, on the float. Yeah. But he had the vest with the T-shirt.
We're bringing back V-necks and vests.
V-necks and vests.
Yeah, so I don't follow the trends. I set the trends. Let's go. V-necks and vests. Get invested.
Get invested.
You got to get yourself invested with a V-neck and vest.
V-neck. I have like a red dot, like a little kind of demarcation, right where the V goes. And so
you got a skin blemish, or is it a tattoo? I don't understand what we're talking about.
It is a skin blemish.
You got a blemish.
So I feel like that takes me out of the V-neck world.
Why?
Well, because it just highlights just like V's right to the demarcation.
Yeah, I'd be like.
I don't know. Why don't we go ahead and let's go ahead and tee that up.
I might be like, sniper! It's on you!
It's on you. It's on Drew. It's on you. No, that's from birth.
Who wants to assassinate you?
No, that's my skin tag from birth. Don't worry about it.
There's something you don't like to hear. Skin tag.
I don't want to hear.
Can you help me me cut this skin tag.
No,
I can't reach it.
No, your tail? No, I'm good. I'm good. Your skin tag. Sorry. So sorry. Okay.
Hey, that has my washing instructions on it.
Oh man, you're not supposed to throw it away. I told you that.
Leave it alone. Under penalty of law.
Skin tag.
So let us know in the chat, what's your favorite skin
Let
tag?
us know your favorite skin tag. Oh boy. Okay.
All right, welcome to This Is the End. Ready for a little verse of the day?
Please.
Good. These are words of Jesus, so they're really good.
This is good.
Really good. Matthew chapter 7, verse 4. Jesus says, "How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? Let me take the speck out of your eye, while all the time there is a plank in your own eye." All right, what jumps out at you there, Drew?
Man alive. I've heard this verse before and heard Jesus, this from Jesus, and heard a devotional recently at one of our staff meetings where one of our elders was talking about how he and his wife had committed to this very concept of, a lot of times after like a dinner party or some type of maybe family function, they'd kind of get in the car and it was like the rap session, right?
Oh, sure.
Even
debrief, yeah.
just among them, but then they were like, let's commit to like stopping that because that's judgment and that's not good for either one of us, and it's really not
Jim
doing,
and Linda Shaughnessy.
That's right.
Yep.
Yep. And it's not really doing good for anybody, else. And so they kind of committed to that, and I was like, that really stuck out to me because I was like, there are those times where you feel like you can just unleash and just share judgment on other people, and it's no good, And a lot of times it is just completely missing the fact of like what God's trying to do with your own character and in your own heart.
I think in that the pendulum could swing a little too much pretty easily, where we think, oh yeah, we're never really to help others with sin. I mean, if we're true brothers and sisters and we really are looking out for one another, then there are blind spots and things we can't see and we do need some help with. So Jesus doesn't say just ignore sin.
Right.
He doesn't say ignore sin in yourself or ignore sin in others. What he says is, let's deal with what you've got going on so that you can see more clearly to help out your brother.
That's good.
Yeah, because what we might do, because this happens, like sometimes it can happen even in like a workplace environment where you have some peer accountability. If you're only accountable to one another, and you might be like, well, I'm not gonna challenge you if you promise not to challenge me, but then nothing really improves or gets done. There's no growth that's there. And so if instead it was like, no, I do want to help you. I want to help you the best possible ways I can. So whatever's going on in me, it matters beyond just, oh, well, I've got this going on.
Yeah.
I think it's even a more compelling why. Because when we're purely individualistic, which we so often are in our Western worldview, everything's about the individual. We lose sight of we're talking about community here. And so if I care about the family of God and the community of God, well then allowing God to deal with my sin and let it come to light and remove that will help me help other people. Really
That's
good
so
stuff.
good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Because I remember there's a good friend of mine, and I know it's coming every time I meet up with him. It's, how are things with you and Kaylee? Like, that's his question, and I know, like, there's no dodging, there's no getting around it. I know what he's asking, I know where he's going with it, and it's like, it's a helpful question. It is a question that he wants a direct answer. He doesn't want me, just shoot me straight. How is it? How are you doing as a husband with your responsibility? How's it going? And
I think it's such a cool visual Jesus gives us too. Let's say you had a plank in your eye.
Okay. All right.
What would that look like?
Yeah, it kind of looked like if it's just like right into my eye, just sticking out all the time.
Drew, do you need? I'll help you with that. You got a nasty plank there.
I do.
On.
Okay.
I'm going to help you now.
Okay.
With the plank you have in your eye here. Let me help over there.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Did I get it?
Okay, yep, you're good.
Is it? Am I getting it?
Yeah, actually, not really.
Oh,
It's
and then
still-
all of you
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
I'm going to help you with the plank you have in your eye.
It's crazy planks when they're in your eye, you know. They really are. They're.
Hold on.
It's hard to.
Let me-
Yep. Oh, wow. I don't even know what I was doing trying to help people with planks in their eyes. I couldn't hardly
Yeah,
even
once-
see.
Once I got the plank out of my eye, I could
Look at that.
help. Look at that.
Boom.
Plank free up here.
Plank free.
This body right here has never seen a plank.
No, I love a good plank. It's misery, to be honest, but
I love a good chicken plank.
ooh,
Long John Silver's.
ooh.
Yes. I'll get down on that.
Jesus was funny,
Oh, very.
very funny, right? How can you say to your brother, "Let me take the speck out of your eye. Let me take the speck out of your eye," when all the time there's a plank in your own eye?
Yeah.
That's a funny visual.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Very true, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you provided helpful clarification on there that there is a growth mindset
Absolutely.
with Jesus, that it's not about just settling.
And a community mindset. Yeah. We're helping each other out.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of community and helping each other out,
That's right.
we have this calendar page, and we do so appreciate This Is the Day, because without the This Is the Day fam, I don't think I could do it.
Just shoulder the responsibility. on yourself.
I don't think I could do it. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm saddled with this tear-off calendar, and you all carry the burden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Today's calendar page, busy work.
Busy work.
It's a word search. What kind of words we got on there?
Well, it's the state capitals.
Oh boy, I should memorize those. I should that's not 50 state capitals though. That's just select ones.
Right.
I don't see it.
Annapolis. Where is that, Bo? Let's see. Can we do these?
I don't see a Concord even as a choice.
Come on. Where's Concord?
What is going on?
You got Topeka on there, but you don't
Topeka,
have Concord?
Kansas.
What?
What?
Oh man.
Des Moines makes the list.
Des Moines.
What is that
Lansing.
all about? I see Salt Lake City. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up from the bottom.
Yep.
Straight across. There we go.
There, you found it.
Yeah.
Harrisburg. I found Harrisburg.
Okay.
Good. I love a good Phoenix, Idaho. I know my capitals.
You do.
I know my capitals.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Boise, was that a mistake?
Boise, was that a mistake?
Okay, so that is that. Thank you for help there. We have another calendar that gives us a national day to celebrate.
That's right.
I don't. Usually, our producer
Like,
like
yeah, I don't know. It's not even.
tells it's not on our sheet. Eric, what is today? What are we celebrating?
Oh boy.
Eric?
Well,
Oh.
What is? Will you bring bearing?
It's-
You have gifts?
Oh.
yeah. It's a cake.
Cake. Okay. So
Okay.
there's
I'll
cake.
leave it here.
Okay. Well, what are we supposed to do with?
I need to give you some forks.
Oh,
National
Are we-
Cake Day?
Cake day.
are we gonna eat?
Some forks.
This is
Oh, yeah.
Big forks.
Look at that.
Special forks.
a big fork.
That is a big fork.
Okay. Cheers.
Well-
to the king.
I will trident to eat this cake with
All right.
this. Okay.
Get in on some cake.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna get a good bite of cake there.
Yep. Oh, that's good. That's good.
What a good bite of cake.
Good.
Whoa.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is so
It's a good cake.
Oh, good cake. What kind of cake?
Yeah, what kind of
cake is this?
It's devil's food cake.
What? What? Are you kidding me? Double food cake? I've been tempted by Eric to eat this devil's food cake.
You know you are what you eat.
You are what you eat. But if that's true, if you are what you eat,
That's delicious.
why is devil's food cake so much better than Angel's food cake?
Angel's food cake is terrible. I feel like the devil's getting a foothold.
A food hold? He's getting a food hold.
You know, if you are what you eat, I'm delicious. that's all I'm saying.
Yes.
No, but you're right. Angel's food cake. Then don't defend it. I know you guys like in the chat. Well, I love a good Angel's food cake.
You've never
It
had
is the
You've never had my grandmother's.
Heads up.
My grandmother's is the best.
Far inferior cake. What is going on? It's like if I wanted a sponge with a little fruit topping, I'd get down on that, man. That is decadent.
It is decadent. And I knew you were going to harp on Angel's Food Cake.
Yeah. Halo.
Halo! I did have someone make one with like homemade chocolate frosting recently.
An Angel's Food Cake.
An Angel's Food Cake.
Well, the frosting was probably good.
The frosting was delicious.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're right, the sponge, I know, I'm probably
Drew, hold on, Drew. You
No.
got
Yeah, I know.
Let me get this for you. You got a little something on your face. Let me get that off
Thank
your
you so
lip.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Glad to help. Okay.
And Bo, since you've removed that, there you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh,
All right. Man,
I know.
Devil's Food Cake. So it's national. It's you remember that? the old mom like lick the thumb, you know, like get your cheek. That was terrible.
Yeah, it still happens to me.
Okay.
The sumpsters will come right at me.
Right at you.
Oh, I don't even see it. It's just like, boom, there it is.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Why
whoa.
am I being attacked?
I get the eyebrow plucks.
Oh, well, you got some wild brows.
Yeah, they're wild.
Those things are-
Well, this one's natural. This one,
Yeah,
I
I
have to
know.
put on every morning.
Checks out.
Okay. So it's actually National Devil's
Food Cake
Day. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really bold in the naming of the cake. Like, it's a branding issue, I feel like.
I wonder how the devil feels about that. Is the devil like, I didn't sign off on that?
That's not
I mean,
right.
it's a solid cake, but
Yeah. Yeah. And you know he's got great lawyers.
Shots are fired.
Shots are fired.
What just happened?
I mean, like all of them, basically.
And Dennis.
And Dennis.
Sorry, I don't remember that. Okay. You want to do a little Trivial Pursuit?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, you know I got all 6 right yesterday.
You did?
I'm on
You
a
did?
roll. So 6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. I'm going to guess it all 6. I want you to guess it all 6. You get all 6 right, you'll get a congratulatory Pop Rocks from the Funded Box. You're going with the old cards.
Old card.
You can draw from the end. Those
Oh,
are,
okay.
Yeah, it's a brand new box.
Okay. Fresh.
Okay. Original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit. These cards are old.
Old.
Somebody just went, hey, that's not that old.
I peaked in the 80s.
It is old. Clearly I did.
Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Now. Come on, baby. Okay.
Oh, Eric does look a lot like Cameron.
Cameron, he's got a strong.
He's got a strong Cameron vibe.
When Cameron was in Egypt land, let my Cameron go. Okay. Blue.
Blue. Wait, what was her name?
Oh, what was her name? It was Cameron, it was Ferris, and it was
Oh my goodness.
Simone.
No.
No?
It
Wasn't it Simone or something? I don't know.
Sloan.
Sloan.
You got a strong Sloan vibe going over there. You need you a fringe leather jacket.
man,
White. All right,
Sloan.
here we go. Trivial Pursuit.
What airline?
Well, you didn't say the color.
Blue.
Blue geography.
What airline is Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services? Oh boy. What airline is Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services?
I'm naming the airline.
You're naming the airline.
Well, this sounds like Australia. Qantas?
Qantas is correct. Qantas. Okay, I've never heard of that.
Qantas?
Qantas, correct. Okay, Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
What Leave It to Beaver character became a Los Angeles policeman in real life? Leave It to Beaver character
Okay.
became a Los Angeles policeman in real life.
Real life.
LAPD.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, so you got the Beeve, Wally. You got their friend Eddie Haskell. Who was like always pretending to be good, but he was getting him in trouble. So that could be the end. I'm gonna go Eddie Haskell.
Eddie Haskell is correct.
Let's go.
Correct. All right. Yellow.
Yellow, history.
What was Winston Churchill's wife's name? Mrs. Churchill. What was Winston Churchill's wife's
Is
name?
Mrs. Churchill not acceptable?
Mrs. Churchill is not what they're looking for.
What was her name?
Her name.
Winnie? What was her name? Winston Churchill's wife's name was. That'd be something interesting.
Right. She made a killer devil's food cake. It's not true. Could be true.
Could be true. I have no. Catherine. I have no idea.
Clementine.
Clementine.
Clementine Churchill.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, my darling. Brown.
Brown. Art and literature.
That's right. Who was the title character in The Merchant of Venice? Title character in The Merchant of Venice.
Title character in The Merchant of Venice.
Shakespeare play, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I have no idea. Dispatcho.
Dispatcho is incorrect. They were looking for Antonio.
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 I knew it was one of those old fellas.
Oh, fellas.
One of those old fellas.
One of those Othellos. Oh. Getting a little nerdy up in here. Okay. Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
Okay. How many zeros are there in a trillion?
1 trillion.
1 trillion.
1 trillion.
$1 trillion.
Which is not interesting. Like, what's next? I mean, where do we go from here?
Right.
I don't know. We got, all these billionaires and trillions in debt. I mean, is bazillion's got to be bazillion. It's a bazillion.
I'm a bazillionaire, and that's actually a real
Thanks,
real thing.
Jeff Bezos. You're a bazillionaire. It's good to know. A trillion. Okay.
Trillion.
So you got 1 in 10.
That's right.
You got 2 in 100. You got 3 in 1,000.
That's right.
4 in 10,000. 5 in 100,000. 6 in 1,000,000.
That's right.
7 in 10 million. 8 in 100 million.
Okay.
9 in 1 billion. And we're going to a trillion?
We're going to a trillion.
10 in 10 billion. 11 in 100 billion. And 12 in a trillion.
That's absolutely correct.
Okay.
12.
I was running out of fingers.
Man, way to go. Look at that.
Fortunately, I have 12
I have 12. Orange.
because of the skin tag.
That skin tag. I lost one, but the skin tag grew over it.
What? Oh, orange.
Orange.
Sports and leisure.
Okay. What sport features jammers
Jammers.
breaking out of the pack? Look at that jammer. He's breaking out of the pack.
We got a jammer coming up on round two. Coming around the corner. Jammer. Breaking out of the pack.
Hey, jammers.
Jammers.
breaking out of the pack.
Roller derby.
Roller derby's correct.
Yeah, I know.
Correct. Roller derby.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about how you got out of the pack, jammer.
Well, there I was, and I came up around my partner, and she grabbed me by the arms, and slingshot engaged, and I flew out.
Well done. Your team is going to the finals.
However, I don't know why I'm speaking in the announcer voice when you're the announcer and I'm the person being interviewed.
Everybody in roller derby talks like this. It's required. All right. Oh, man. I've never been to a roller derby.
Me either.
Man.
Be something.
I've seen it, on the television.
I've seen cultural references.
Yep.
Have you ever? I've never seen like an actual roller derby.
No.
Like, I don't even know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, are we racing? We're racing.
I don't know. Is it a race?
I don't know.
It's a derby of some sort.
But it is violent. You're right. Like the elbow pads, and they really are aggressive.
Yeah, trying to
Yeah.
knock people.
It's like,
down.
we're all on these quads. Let's just take it easy, Take it easy on the quads.
The quad wheels?
Quad wheels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like quadriceps.
Well, that too, because that's where most of my skin tags are on my quads. All right.
Hold on, let me help you with your skin tags.
Help me with your skin.
I'm coming!
All right, you want to do a little everyday with Jesus?
Yes. That's what it feels like when judgmental people are coming at you. It's like,
Plague!
Clanky people.
Flaky people.
All right. You want to do a little everyday with Jesus?
Per day.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Today's thought for the day says, Christ purchased us on the cross so that we could be truly free. The burden of sin is lifted, and we are free to live as God intended. Then the verse is Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. What jumps out at you there?
Well, stand firm.
Stand firm.
And then also, what originally stuck out to me though from the top devotional part was about there was a song growing up. I am free to run. So it's
I am free.
So it's like I'm free to stand firm in His truth. I'm also free to run with His grace and in His mission. I don't know. There's just a lot of freedom.
It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. And there's all kinds of slavery that we are tempted to return to, which is like why we create these religious constructs. It's another form of slavery as opposed to the freedom that we have in Christ to be slaves of Christ, which is, I know, it can be difficult to understand. It feels a little bit like a contradiction, but it's not. We're free in Him, with Him as Lord. But what we do is we like the structure. And that's why somebody once told me that Christianity just makes a terrible religion. Like it is the worst religion you could have because the rules are unclear.
Yeah.
How you achieve and how you are ranked and compared, it's not clear. Like Jesus is like, well, okay, that's why He said things like, well, the first will be last.
Yeah.
And the last will be first. Because He was telling them like what you've done and taking the law and then building, this religious expression around it, you're missing it. And relationally with Jesus, He comes in and changes that whole dynamic. Which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Like in the religious system, it's like, hey, I've been last a long time. Am I going to be first pretty soon? Or like,
What's happening?
when am I going to actually, I've been,
When do I get my Bible reading merit badge? But we do. That's even while, and I know, like I love the YouVersion Bible app. I read it every day, and I like some of the tools that are there. Like you can highlight a verse and come right back to it, or you can share it, with some different things and look up different stuff. I really enjoy the app, but I get a little bit like because I have an aversion to this. I'll highlight a verse and it'll pop up. I got a highlighting badge, and I'm like, I want to delete the app right then because I'm like, I don't want a badge. I just wanted to highlight the verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I get that's my own experience where I've experienced, had some of that, where it's like a competition.
Yep.
And it's not that.
Yes.
It's this relational dynamic where we're free to really explore this love relationship with God, and then through that love one another the way we really want to.
Yeah.
We were created to.
Yep. I'm really working here at, as far as a staff for MCC, if we bring our Bible every day to work, we get a gold star on like a chart. And I'm working towards 10 gold stars so that I can get the free ice cream. Very excited.
It's exciting, but you have to come to work first.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you don't get a star for coming to work.
Where's my star?
Where's my star?
That number on your paycheck.
The paycheck's kind of the star. Oh, but I wanted the gold star.
Where's? Okay.
Yep.
All right. That checks out.
Freedom is your
Man,
gold
I'm
star.
still buzzing from the devil's food.
Ooh, that devil's food.
My goodness.
Gives you that buzz.
That is the most sugar I've had in a while. It was quite a bite.
Pew! Yep. That was good. It was a big bite you took.
Well, it was a big fork.
It was a big fork.
Apparently it was a trident.
Trident. Hey, I got a trident in my eye.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to work.
It's kind of going the wrong way. But
I got a trident in my eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good try.
Good try.
All right. This is the day. Have a day. We'll catch you tomorrow.